Welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. Today we are working on a Buick Roadmaster by Hot Wheels called a So Fun. Check this thing out. Today I wanted to take one of your guys' suggestions, which was to do gold leafing over an entire car and then go back and spray some nice candy paint on top of that, and it should have a really amazing effect. It doesn't sound too complicated, so let's give it a shot and see what this looks like at the end. Man, I got paint stuck in all my little crannies here. Just gonna try to blend in some of these bad molding marks. Jeez. Ooh. I was thinking we're gonna fill in these little grills. My last two Buicks, I left them. So I think on this Buick we'll fill them and we'll see if it looks better. I'm sure it will. It may not look like it, but this thing required quite a bit of filing work. She's looking not bad now. Beautiful, man. That's a pretty good looking Buick, if I don't say so myself. But them grills are gonna go. So let's mix up a little putty and we'll fill those up. That should work out. I'm gonna go throw this in the paint oven, cure that up real quick. A little Tamiya putty on there now. So I'm going to go throw that back into the paint oven and we'll speed cure this, although it doesn't take that long. But having a paint oven sure helps with the process. Alright, well the majority of that putty came right off again, so we must be fairly flushed already. I wasn't really able to blend that very effectively. We got them little ports filled in. So I think now I'm going to go give this a quick degrease to get rid of all the dust and whatever else. We're going to head to the spray booth and we're going to spray some of this metal leaf adhesive on the whole car. Okay. Or should I exclude the roof? This leafing glue doesn't dry 100%. When it dries, it's still tacky. So anywhere that I don't want it, it's going to be tacky forever. Unless it gets clear coated. And in that case, I'm going to very crudely tape off our roof. Okay. And then we're going to go spray booth and we're going to spray this thing with glue. Alright, one Buick Roadmaster glued and ready for some gold leafing. Let's just peel off this roof protection. It's okay if we get a little bit of gold up there. I'd just rather not have a bunch of glue up there doing nothing. As you guys saw in the spray booth, this stuff goes on kind of milky and it dries clear, so it really doesn't look like there's anything on here, but we got some tacky dried glue, so I've got a fresh square of imitation gold leafing, and I'm just going to plop this right on the roof. And we're going to just work our way down, I think. I think this is how it's going to go. Okay, I've messed this up already, clearly. Honestly, the wrinklier, the better. So this gold leafing stuff is super duper cheap. If you guys want to mess around with this, I just bought this on Amazon. It was like 20 bucks for like 100 sheets or something crazy like that. That's looking pretty good, man. She's looking like gold plated. Check it out. Cause this is working real good actually. This whole thing's looking great. What a fun project. Get yourself some nice makeup brushes. Sweet. So it looks like most of the little flakies have stopped jumping off this thing. They're kind of just floating around the little atmosphere in my room here. So this is looking surprisingly good. I didn't think it was going to look this good. So some of you guys are probably thinking, clear coat over it right now, leave it gold. I promise we'll do that in the future. Right now, I want to see what Candy's going to look like on top of this. Alright, we're back from paint. What do you think of this? I think once the clear coat is perfectly glossy smooth, it's going to look real cool. There's all these little kind of sparkles that kind of come off of this thing. But we'll have to wait till the end to get the clear coat on there before we see 100% what this is going to look like. And take two. The reason I had to redo our car is I was handling it this morning and I actually chipped it bad enough that it went down all the way to the gold. So I had clear coat, purple candy, and then gold, and it chipped it all the way to the bottom, and there wasn't any way to repair it. So I just had to redo it. So I ended up switching my color over to a brandy wine, and that's how we ended up with this real gorgeous red. And that's without any clear coat. So it's going to be even more ridiculous once we get it clear coated, but I got to get this little area touched up here, so little touch-ups until that's starting to look a little bit more blended already. So here's the end result of our paint job. This thing looks absolutely ridiculous. So I put the car back together as is. I'm going to have to kind of hone my methods a little bit in order to use this technique on like a real custom paint job. But overall, I would say our experiment is a great success. Candy over gold leaf all day long. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm super happy that we tried this out today. I'm glad you guys recommended it. It's a really beautiful effect, and we'll be able to use that for upcoming customs. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. Even if it's just doing some like, crushed velvety looking speed stripes on like a black Chevelle or something. It's going to look unbelievable. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let's have one last look at this bad boy before I go for the day. I'm looking forward to seeing this in a couple different colors. Make sure you leave a like to support the channel. Please say hello in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one.